Today I decided to go out to the Swedish forest and find some edible plants. The first plant I noticed was the dandelion leaves, and this can be used in salad. I didn't pick these one though, because they were just outside of the road. Ew. I decided to go to the forest to see what kind of plants I could find. There's a lot of stinging nettles. You can actually make a soup out of this, but they sting, so I didn't pick these. I found a lot of them. There is a lot of brännässlor in Sweden. Stinging nettles. A lot of stinging nettles. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I don't care. The first edible plant that I found is called sorrel. Sorrel. Harsyra in Swedish. I ate this a lot when I was a kid and running outside in the gymnastics. They're very sour, maybe. I also found a little frog friend. He didn't want to be with me on my journey, so I just let him do his frog things that he do in the forest. Some of the plants that I found, I wasn't really sure if I could eat them or not, because, nature is full of poisonous flowers and plants as well. So I picked a few of the different things to later see if I could eat them or not. I also had this app, a plant app. I don't know, my words just stopped working. Identifier, thank you. So I could be sure which plants I could eat or not. I later discovered that some of the plants that I picked was poisonous, so I didn't eat them. Shouldn't eat poisonous plants. That's not good for you. I also found some nuts on the ground, but they were old, so I don't want to eat old nuts. I also found a mushroom. It was already picked. Except flowers and plants, I found some blueberries. Blueberries is nice. I really like blueberries. It has a lot of good vitamins and antioxidants in it. I picked a lot of blueberries for my little salad that I will do. Swedish blueberries and American blueberries are very different, both in the size and the taste. Swedish blueberries are very sweet. They taste a lot. American blueberries, in size, they're much bigger, and they usually don't taste something. I also found a fir tree. You can make tea out of fir, the things from the fir. Fir. I don't know how to pronounce that, but we use it in Christmas. Decorate it, decoration during Christmas. But yeah, that's a weird tradition, isn't it? Cutting down a tree, decorating it. But well, that's what people do. I found some really big dandelion leaves. I've never seen this big before. I was surprised actually. When I walked, I found this horse place where horses chill. I didn't went in because it was electric fence and I didn't want to get electrified. And I would probably not find any eatable plants there, except mushrooms, obviously. The mushroom season here in Sweden is soon here. I also found an apple tree. A nice apple tree with apples. So I picked one. I found another one, but it was a hole in it. A warm hole. No, not those that we have in the galaxy, but a real wormhole. So I only picked one. Since I'm gonna put it in my stomach, I want them to be edible. I don't want to eat something that is poisonous. Some flowers that I found, they were poisonous. Some weren't, and there were some plants that I wasn't really sure. And when I'm not really sure, I rather take my safety first than eat something that I'm not completely 100% sure that it won't hurt me in one way or another. I'm really happy that technology could help me to see if I could eat them or not. I also found these berries, and I wasn't really sure what flower it was, but it was actually lily of the valley. This flower has a very, very close meaning to my heart. You shouldn't eat lily of the valley because they are highly poisonous. I also found this one. It's kind of like a wheat, some kind of grass. Cock's foot. That was a funny name. I didn't take them in my salad because I wasn't really sure. First, the plant identifier app told me it was cockfoot. But when I tried to look at it afterwards when I got home, it said something else. So since I wasn't sure, I didn't eat it. When I walked, I also found a larva, just chilling. I also had a little encounter with a fly. Hello, fly. I found a yarrow with a very strong liquid scent, but I didn't pick that one. I just didn't feel like it. Before picking all of the plants that I did pick, I said thank you to Mother Nature for letting me pick you. So thank you, Mother Nature, for letting me pick you. After my little forest walk, I went home again. But I wasn't really finished there. I wanted to see if we had any edible flowers or plants in my parents' garden. And I did find some. I found clovers, which you can eat. I also found more dandelion leaves. So that was nice. A nice surprise. When I was finished with my little adventure in the forest, trying to find edible plants for my salad, started to sort out the plants so I could see what kind of treasures I've found in the forest. I also wanted to double check all of the plants to see if they actually were edible or not. And I then did a little search on the internet. On a search engine, I used Google because it's mostly used, you know. So now Google knows everything that I picked. I found a lot of edible plants and I made a salad out of it. If you want to see when I did a salad, you can watch my other video. I made 2 videos. So this is just the video of when I was out having an adventure in the forest, trying to find plants that I could eat and make a salad out of. You can find the link to the video of when I'm actually making the salad and eating it somewhere now and in the box below. This was everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. Eat some plants, they're good for you. Very many vitamins and antioxidants and hard words that I can't pronounce or say in English. And subscribe if you want to see more within my little journey here on YouTube. I do a lot of different things. I'm very interested in plants now. Just a interest that I've always had, but I never really made a video about it. And here it is. Here's the first video about me finding edible plants in the Swedish forest. Comment, like, subscribe, and have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day.